Okay. Hey, Sheri. We both get asked this question a lot, especially now being close to summer. People want to get ready, have their beach body ready, and be comfortable wearing their swimsuits. And I know you have a great story, and your own results speak for themselves when it comes to the Body Firm. Why don't you tell everyone what you think of it and your experience with it?
Absolutely, Noha. Thank you. I started using the firm. Actually, I started in the fall, but I was going away on a vacation, so I knew that I had to get my body ready for that vacation, and I actually was at a time when I was just considering not wearing bikinis anymore because I was in my 50s and I thought it was probably more appropriate to wear a two-piece, or, you know, start covering up parts of the body that I was starting to lose some of that tone and firmness with. So I loved the idea of the firm and what it was going to do for the skin. And when I tried it, I put it on my stomach initially, and I was up, and actually I put it on the front of my legs and the back of my legs. I figured I might as well soak in it, and I get the best for what I wanted it for. So I love this product. It worked in 30 days. I took pictures before and after, and what I can tell you now is that I'm able to continue wearing bikinis, and I'm in my 54th year. So I'm super excited that this product has worked so well, and I'll tell you why it works so well. I have bought stuff at the drugstore and department store, let's say, some of the higher brand name stuff for cellulite, but it really only treats cellulite. It doesn't really work deep down to really address some of the issues that cause loose skin and dimpling, some of that loss of elasticity on the front of your legs and particularly above your knees. So what I found with this product, our firming lotion, is that it actually contains more ingredients than most for dealing with loss of elasticity, cellulite, tightening skin, and dimples, and that what we call creepy skin above the knees. I actually loved it for that. So
you've tried other products before, like many of us. You were looking for something that actually works.
Yes, and I'm sad to say that I was one of those people who would buy the same products off the shelf multiple times because I was fighting as hard as possible to prevent this aging process on my tummy and my legs. So yeah, I spent a lot of money.
We're all guilty of that.
I know, right? And I spent a lot of money on things that weren't really working very good.
Yeah, definitely. We're all we were looking for something that actually delivers on what it promises. But now that we have this product, and can you walk people, like, how often do you use it to start seeing results? With you, it was obviously very quickly that you start noticing differences within 30 days. But like, how did you use it? What were the steps?
Well, what I did was when you start using the Body Firm lotion, it's best to use it twice a day, in the morning and before bed. What I do is when I have my shower, I make sure to exfoliate with either a mitt, like if you have an exfoliating glove, or a soft brush. So you can exfoliate the areas that you're going to be putting the lotion on. So what I learned like shortly at the beginning was not to use moisturizing body soaps like oil of Olay, Dove. Some of those contain moisturizers that put a barrier on your skin. So you want to use a soap that doesn't have a natural moisturizer in it. Exfoliate the skin because it will open up the pores and give the skin the best opportunity to absorb the ingredients from the firm. So after doing that, exfoliating those areas, apply the lotion, a quarter size amount, to the areas that you're treating. And then we would do the same thing again at night, is to make sure that your skin is prepped to put the cream on, and again, put it on before bedtime. So that's the best way to get the fastest results in the 30 and then 60, and by 90 days, you're going to have some pretty significant results. You are going to notice it in the first 30 days, but it's just going to get better and better. And
so
then
you recommend people to continue using it for a little bit of time to really get the results they want.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And you know what? After you've done the 2 days, 2 times a day for that 30, 60, 90 days, whatever it takes to get the results that you're looking for, then you can just go down to using it once a day to maintain, or for some people, they can do 3 or 4 times a week just for maintenance, to make sure that your skin stays tightened and toned and you don't over time go back to the way that you were.
Mm-hmm. And you mentioned your pictures. How important is it to take pictures to record the progress?
You know what? It's really important, because when you're looking at yourself in the mirror every day, you're seeing yourself changing. So you don't always notice those changes happening until you actually go back and look at the picture when you first started, and you will be surprised. So that's why it's very important to take those photos. You may feel like this is uncomfortable. I don't want to take my picture. I don't like the way I don't like the
I don't
way
want to face it.
Yeah, I don't like the way my tummy looks right now. Why would I want to take a picture of it? But you know what? It's really important, because when you actually do get the results, or if you want to go and see, to take a timeline and say, hey, 30 days has gone by. I'm going to take a picture and I'm going to compare it to before I started. Then you have an obvious, like, here's the before and here's the after, and oh my goodness, it's working. So it's pretty much, it is one of the ways that you'll know that it's working. And you know what? This product works really well. Someone in the house is going to tell you, you know what, your tummy is looking pretty good, or your back of your legs looking pretty good. Someone's going to. I know.
What do you do?
Somebody's going to tell you something, like maybe your husband, if you have one.
Yeah. They'll notice it for sure.
Yeah. So what about you, Noha? You've had a lot of experience with the products. How did you like it?
I had the same experience like you, Sheri. I particularly remember before going on a trip. And I was like, okay, you know what? And it was a trip with a lot of people, we're traveling like a big group. It was like, you don't want to be the one that's trying to hide. You want to be the one, showing off your body. And I did it the same steps that you have recommended, and took pictures. And I was so impressed with how quick it actually gave me results. And also I noticed the smoothness in the skin in my legs. It made it very, very smooth, and I love that feeling. And definitely it's one of my favorite products. We call it Firmageddon, because it's on a mission to really firm people up. So definitely it's worth people to give it a try, and it's worth mentioning as well that it comes with a 30-day money-back guarantee. So really give it a try and see the results for yourself. But as Sheri was mentioning, it's very, very important to take these before pictures so that you can track your results.
So let me ask you, Noha, what can you use this lotion on? Like, where can you use it? What does it do exactly?
I wish they sell it in buckets, Sheri. We can dip ourselves on. I would say anything, anywhere, like not your face, because like your face is more delicate skin than the rest of your body, but from the neck down. People use it on their necks, on their arms, to firm up the arm, tummy, legs, wherever it is, like the knees area, as you were saying. And it really produces results wherever you put it. But the only thing is that I wish I can, lather it all over so that it firms everything at the same time.
Wouldn't that be great?
That would be awesome. But I would always recommend to start with 1 or 2 areas and keep focusing on that so that you can see the results, and then start working on one or two other areas, because you will see results, and then you would want to have the same impact on the rest of your body. And one of the funny stories that we have pictures of some of the customers who use the firm on one arm and leave the other, or one leg and leave the other, just to see if it works or not. I do not recommend that. You'll see a couple of pictures, but when you put it, just take pictures and put it on both legs or both arms. Don't do the one and one, because when you have one arm looking good and the other isn't, you don't want that. Just put it all over, and check the results for yourself.
Do you have pictures you can share of
Yes,
some of the customers that have had?
absolutely. Let me
Awesome.
share my screen. So here, as you can see, can you see my screen now, Sheri?
Oh, yeah, that's fabulous. Yeah.
So these pictures are 90 days or more. So definitely give your skin some time to see these results. This happens from like probably sleeping on the side, and you see here how improved this area is. It's like 10 years younger the skin looks.
Yeah. Wow.
This is for the tummy area, and it's this is for the loose skin where really working out is not gonna help. No matter how hard you really work out, there's this looseness in the skin after having kids that you want to bring it back to the way you want your body to look like.
That's great.
This is the legs, and this is very common with a lot of people, especially with the aging, and you want to bring back the firmness and the tone in the leg, and it definitely delivers on that. And you can see this pictures had results even quicker, like in 40 days. And if it wasn't for the pictures, probably you wouldn't notice the significant how big of an impact the pictures show.
Yeah. Wow.
Again, the back of the leg. So this is not my picture, but this is what I have experienced personally with my own results in terms of the back of the legs.
Yeah, I got very similar to the back of the legs as well.
And in some cases as well, with as you can see, with some stretch marks as well, it helped with evening of the tone of the skin and the texture of the skin as well, as you can see in these pictures.
That's awesome. So that would be kind of helpful for other people maybe who have had stretch marks due to growing and stuff too.
Absolutely, 100%. That
Good.
would be definitely worth a product that will give them the results they're looking for.
That's cool.
And that's the arm. As you can see here, and these are in 90 days. This is something that, regardless of how hard you would work out, it's not going to bring back the skin. It really works on the firmness of the skin and bring it back the elasticity of the skin.
So are you saying that when people exercise, that even though they're building muscle, it doesn't work on the skin itself, right? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Yes, exactly. That's what I'm saying. That sometimes, regardless of how hard you try to work out, when the skin loses its elasticity and there's this droopiness that happens. It's very hard to really work on that in terms of working out and lifting weights. It definitely helps. However, you still want something to address the skin, and definitely using the body firm cream is something that's worth trying.
That's awesome. So how long would that last somebody for if they were using that? How long would it last? Because people ask that often is how long does the bottle last?
So the bottle would last, if you're using it on 1 or 2 areas, it should last you about a month. maybe a little more than a month, 5 weeks. It depends, because I've had customers who called me after 2.5 weeks and they were like, the bottle's gone. And when I asked them why, like, how do you use it? And they're like, I put it on my arm, I put it on my neck, I put it on my leg, I put it, everywhere. So of course the bottle will not last that long. However, if you are using it and focus on like the tummy and maybe your arms or a couple of areas, it should last you for a full month, maybe 5 weeks. And then, but give yourself 90 days so that you can see the results that you want to have. It's really worth giving it a shot. And again, the products come with a 30-day money back guarantee.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah.
So that's it. We wanted to share a couple of information about the Body Firm. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to the person who invited you to see this video, or to reach out to one of us, and we'd be happy to share more information with you about this amazing product and pricing and everything that comes with it.
Awesome. Well, that was fun talking about that, Noha.
Absolutely. It was a lot of fun, Sheri.
Awesome. We'll talk to you soon.
Bye.
Good night.